Hello. Today we're going to take a look at how to write an equation for a line in point-slope form when we are given a point on the line and its slope, and when we're given 2 points on the line. Remember, point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where x1, y1 is a point on the line and m is the slope of the line. So let's start by finding the equation of a line that passes through the point 2, 4 and has a slope of 7. So when we're given these two things, all we really have to do is plug these values where they belong. So first, let's write out our formula again. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Then we're going to write out the values that were given. So we know that x1 is equal to our x-coordinate of our point here, 2. y1 is equal to the y-coordinate of our point, 4. And our slope, m, is equal to 7. So if we plug in our values into this equation, we'll get y minus y1, which is 4, equals m, which is 7, times x minus x1, which is 2. So our equation for this line is y minus 4 equals 7 times x minus 2. Let's try another one. Find the point-slope form equation for a line that passes through the point -6, 3 and has a slope of 2. So first we're going to write out the values that were given. x1 is equal to -6, y1 is equal to 3, and m is equal to 2. Then we're going to write out our formula. This will help us remember it and make sure that we plug our values into the correct place. So we have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now, plug in the values that you're given. So we have y minus y1, which is 3, equals m, which is 2, times x minus x1, which is -6. Now we're going to simplify the subtracting a negative part right here. Remember, when you subtract a negative number, it's the same thing as adding that number. So we have y minus 3 is equal to 2 times x plus 6. And it's as simple as that. Now we're going to take a look at how we find the point-slope form equation when we're given 2 points on the line. So say we're given the points 8, 5 and -4, 11. Remember, when we're given points on a line, that means that the line passes through these points. So to write an equation in point-slope form, we need to know a point on the line and the slope of the line. We're given 2 points to work with, but we don't know the slope. So to find the slope, we're going to use the slope formula. Remember, the slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. For these points, let's call 8, 5, x1, y1, and -4, 11, x2, y2. If you wanted to switch these and have -4, 11 be x1, y1 and 8, 5 be x2, y2, that's also perfectly acceptable. You'll get the right answer either way. So now let's plug these values into our formula and solve for m. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 is 11 minus 5 over x2 minus x1 is -4 minus -8. Or excuse me, -4 minus 8. 11 minus 5 is equal to 6. And -4 minus 8 is -12. So this will simplify to -1/2. Now that we know our slope, let's choose one of the 2 points to write our formula. For this example, I'm going to use the point 8, 5. You can absolutely use -4, 11 if you want to, and you will get a correct answer as well. It won't be the exact same answer as using the 0.85, but if you follow the exact same steps, it will also be correct. So let's first list the values that were given. We have x1 is equal to 8, y1 is equal to 5, and we found our slope to be -1/2. Now we're going to write our formula out. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And now we can plug in our values. So we have y minus y1, y minus 5 is equal to m, which is -1/2, times x minus x1, which is 8. So there's our answer. Y minus 5 is equal to -1/2 times x minus 8. Now, if you had used the point -4, 11 instead, your answer should be y minus 11 equals -1/2 times x plus 4. Either one of these two equations is correct. Let's try one more problem together before we go. Find the point slope form equation for the line that passes through the points 6, -1, and 8, 7. First, we need to find the slope of the line. So let's say that 6, -1 is x1, y1, and 8, 7 is x2, y2. First, we're going to write out our slope equation, which is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And now we're going to plug in our values. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 is 7 minus -1 over x2 minus x1 is 8 minus 6. 7 minus -1 can be thought of as 7 plus 1, which is 8, and 8 minus 6 is 2. 8 over 2 simplifies to 4 over 1, which is equal to 4. Now that we know that the slope is 4, choose either one of the points to plug into the formula. For this example, we're going to use the point 6, -1. So first we're going to write out our known values. So we know x1 is equal to 6, y1 is equal to -1, and m we found to be equal to 4. Then we're going to write out our formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Then we're going to plug in our known values. So we have y minus y1 is -1 equals m, which is 4, times x minus x1, which is 6. Finally, we're going to simplify the left side so we no longer have a subtracting a negative number. So we're going to make this y plus 1 is equal to 4 times x minus 6. If you instead chose to use the point 8, 7, your answer would be y minus 7 equals 4 times x minus 8. Again, either one of these two formulas is an acceptable answer. So y minus 7 equals 4 times x minus 8, and y plus 1 equals 4 times x minus 6 are both correct answers. I hope that this video helped you get more comfortable with point slope form. Thanks for watching and happy studying.